Alright, what's going on, you guys? This is Brian from the Elite Diecast coming at you with another unboxing. What we have here right now, we have Ensign Harry Kim. He was not quite sure specifically what he did, what was his actual title, but he was in tactical. I can't remember what he was, but he stayed on the bridge. He had a station on the bridge of the ship, so. But he's an ensign, which is kind of like the lowest, or maybe crewman than ensign. It's like next to lowest or lowest destination you can have in Starfleet, or probably just period, because I'm sure that's the same stuff they use nowadays in the military. But he was played by Garrett Wang, which he's a kind of a controversial character. He's not a bad person or a bad, whatever. It is, a lot of people say he should have more going on than what he actually did, which I kind of agree, because he was a good actor. Asian guy, of course. And let's see what he comes with. Comes with a polaric generator, a anti-polaric armband, Starfleet tricorder, and a Starfleet action base. And that's him right there. And of course he's wearing Operations Yellow or Gold, whichever way you look at it. And then some of the other people. And then down here some more about him. Harry Kim, Ensign, Operations Officer, Human, Hollow Novels, and Clarinets, his interests. And then all the stuff that comes with down here. Alright, so let's open him up. That's some kind of generator, I think. This is the armband right here. Generator. I think I kind of remember what that episode was for, and this is the other thing. And of course, tricorder. We have Harry, nice and unboxed. There you go, right there. Along with his other Starfleet comrades. Beverly looks kind of scary and looks like she's about to jump through the camera. But thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one. Lieutenant Commander Data, which a lot of people love him. He's one of those characters you kind of learn to love. He's not bad at anything, it's just that he can be a little much sometimes. He's an android, and he can do a lot, but one of his things is striving to be more human. He was developed by a human. He's not human at all. He's an android. He's a machine, in other words, a robot, or whatever you want to call it. This particular one is from the Star Trek Generations movie, which is the first movie based off the Next Generation. That this movie featured Jean-Luc Picard and James T. Kirk. Of course, Picard being the main character. Kirk was more or less just there, but it was a good movie, and he did have a lot. His was more at the end, towards the end, versus at the beginning of the movie. Also, the last movie with the Enterprise D, one of my favorite ships, probably my favorite ship. First favorite A, or / B, depending on how I feel that day. This is Lieutenant Commander Data, and he's Operations Yellow. He's Operations Yellow. He comes with, looks like a tricorder, a phaser, and I have no idea what that is to the far right. Looks like tricorder, phase 2 phaser, ultraviolet light source. What's Star Trek? Alright, Star Trek base. Just some more information about him if you want to freeze it. They say it's a light source or something. I'm like, it looks like I thought it looks like a hammer. Like it's supposed to be Thor. Alright, so I got his phaser that's firing. That's why it looks like that. Tricorder. And this light source thing, whatever this is used for. I don't even remember this being in it, even in the movie, but whatever. And his base that says data on it. Or data, but everybody calls them data. Alright. Alright. Thank you all for coming back to me. Alright, next what we have is Chief Engineer Miles O'Brien from Deep Space Nine, played by Colm Meaney. I'm not sure if he's Irish in real life, but he's Irish on the show. This is from this Star Trek Collector series. Just some. It's not from anything. He actually played on the Next Generation as well, but he had a smaller role on there. He was like a supporting cast member. He was only on there for a few episodes throughout all 7 seasons. He was a transporter room operator. But he moved to Deep Space Nine and became Chief Engineer of Deep Space Nine. Let's see. What does he come with? Let's see. Type 2 phaser. Some multi-range lighting source, engineering tricorder, and a Starfleet action base. So that's him. He's actually married in the show. Well, he got married, I think, on the Next Generation, and then he has actually he has 2 children, a boy and a girl. A girl's the oldest, boy's the youngest. But this is him. It's water. Like it's got water damage or something. Alright, and then down at the bottom looks like they have other characters. Looks like a lot of people from the original series, with the exception of Guinan, which you've seen her. I have Picard in his ceremonial uniform, and there's Miles right there. They are Romulan. Alright, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get him opened. So, yeah, one other thing I meant to mention earlier, he actually was the chief engineer of the Defiant as well, not just the space station. So, he got to fit on the space station and a starship. Alright, next we have Dr. Beverly Crusher. Dr. Crusher was the chief doctor in the Star Trek The Next Generation, or one of them. There's actually another one, but she was on the show most of the time. The other one was Dr. Pulaski. But this is Dr. Crusher. She actually had a son on the show, and Wesley Crusher. Shut up, Wesley. You'll hear them all the time saying, "Shut up, Wesley." She's played by Gates McFadden. And what's interesting about this model, she's the only, not model, sorry, I keep saying model, y'all. Action figure, whatever. She's the only one that has real hair. None of them, none of the other women I have, and I have other women up there. She's the only one with real hair. I thought that was interesting when I got this. But let's see, what does she come with? A hypo spray, medical tricorder, a medical kit, and a Starfleet action base. Let's see. Somebody actually want to pay $50 for this. So I guess she can take the jacket off, which is interesting. This tells you what a hyper spray is. Basically, it's kind of like a thing. It's a kind of like probably like a futuristic syringe. Basically, they put it up to your neck and push a button and it sprays. I'm not sure if it sprays through your skin or it sprays with a syringe or something like that, but yeah, that's basically what it does. But just basically some information about all the medical stuff, and that's her right there on the little cart that's in there. And she has on her blue Starfleet coat. Alright. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get her open. So, I got her unboxed. This is the hypo spray. Again, you just put it up like this is somebody's head, and their neck is right here. Just put it there, and then you make a sound, and you know they'll wake up or get some medication, you know, whatever. Medical kit and tricorder. And we'll get her base. Alright. Almost done. And this is her base, which has her name on it. Dr. Crusher, or Crusher. And this is, again, what I was saying earlier about the different insignias. This is the TNG Starfleet logo. And we get Mr. O'Brien off of his. And this is the newer version. This is from like Deep Space Nine, or kind of into Deep Space Nine, maybe season 2, season 3-ish. And Voyager. Voyager was all the way from season 1 to season 7. But those are the differences. Put O'Brien back on his. Set him back up here. And Dr. Crusher, she can go on hers. Make sure she doesn't fall. And boom, we're done. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.